hanging out with the dew. Hoo-hoo! Now I'll tell you, I've been a volunteer fireman ever since I was a young lad. Oh, I don't fight fires no more. I'm just a lifetime member. I don't do nothing much. Every once in a while, but I ain't done it in quite a while. I'll raise some funds. Anyway, getting back to the shoe do. A fire started apparently inside a local chemical plant, and I can identify with this. Being a rural firefighter at the time. In the blink of an eye, exploded into massive flames. Kind of reminds me of that thing that happened down there in the northern part of Greene County there, the other side of the river. Alarm went off to all the fire departments for miles around, and when the firefighters appeared to the scene, the chemical company president rushed to the firemen. He said, "Chief, all the secret formicals are in the vault in the center of the plant. They must be saved. I'll give you 50,000 pounds to the fire department that saves them intact." But the roaring flames held the firefighters off. Soon more fire departments arrived. It was a multi-alarm fire, and as the firemen arrived, the president shouted out the offer. "I'll make it 100,000 pounds to the fire station that can bring out the company's secret files in the vault." But the firefighters could not get through, and from a distance a lone siren was heard as another fire truck came into sight. It was from a far-off rural township volunteer fire brigade composed mainly of old men like me, most of them over 70. And to everybody's amazement, the little run-down fire engine roared right past all the newer, sleek engines that were parked outside the plant. Without even slowing down, it drove straight into the middle of the inferno. Outside, the other firemen watched as the old-timers jumped right off in the middle of the fire and fought it back on all sides. It was a performance and an effort never seen before. Within a short distance of time, the old-timers had extinguished the fire and saved the secret formulas. The grateful chemical company president announced for such a superhuman, heroic feat, he was upping the reward to 200,000 pounds. And walked over personally to thank each brave firefighter. The local TV station called news of it and said, "Thank you" on film, and asked the chief, "What are you going to do with all that money?" Well, the chief of the Royal Fire Company said, "The first thing we're going to do is fix the brakes on this bloody fire truck." Broken down equipment. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, well, maybe I can rustle up some grub. Maybe I can fix the brakes. What are you going to do, Hairman? I don't know. You ever been in that situation where you jump off a freight or you arrive in a town in the middle of the night after you've been rubber tramping or leather tramping, and I walk through your town in the snow. I've walked through your town in the snow. I've walked through your town. I've walked through your town. I've walked through your town in the snow. And I got no place to go, no place to go. I walked through your town. I walked through your town. I walked through your town in the snow. I got no place to go. I got no place to go. It's getting late and the bars are closed. It's getting late and all the bars are closed. And I'm cold and I can't think. I really could use a drink. I'm walking through your town in the snow. I'm walking through the town in the snow. I'm walking through your town in the snow. I sure could use a drink. I'm walking through your town in the snow. And the snow, it's coming hard and the wind is blowing cold. And the mission doors are closed. I'm walking through your town, walking through your town, walking through your town in the cold, walking through your town in the cold. I carry my home in my rucksack on my back. I carry my home and my brindle stick, but the police only frown every time I try and lay it down. I'm walking through your town in the snow, walking through your town in the snow. And the fellows over at the jungled up camp yard out by the tracks, well, there's a bunch of fellows there and they're rustling up some grub, and I've got nothing left to share. I'm walking through your town, walking through your town, walking through your town in the snow. Walking through your town, walking through your town, walking through your town in the snow. Maybe I can rustle up some grub, maybe I can rustle up a job, but there's nothing I can do. My best working days, they're gone and through. I'm used up and spent. I'm walking through your town in the snow. I don't ever think I'm gonna get back home. I don't ever think I'll get back there. I can see my golden years, those shining through my golden tears. I'm walking through your town in the snow. I'm walking through your town in the snow. Walking through your town, walking through your town. I got no place to go, all the trains are running slow. I'm walking through your town, walking through your town, walking through your town in the snow. Ever been in that situation? Oh, I know that feeling well. Came to mind, I interrupt my fellowship and was thinking about this morning, had something on my mind. Woke up this morning and thought to myself I might say something extremely controversial, you know, that rubs against the grain and norm, and lose my hobbies and my friends and family. They'll all think I'm plumb crazy. The world is full of sheep who swallow the political rhetoric and never-ending media news. But I have adopted the Socratic method that lets me scrutinize falsely held beliefs. Woke up one morning and thought to myself I might say something extremely controversial that rubs against the norm.